Hi everybody. It's probably gonna be a quick video because I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna be real, be honest. I would rather bed rot today, but there are things I gotta do, and this is one of them. Keeping my word. I did say every 5 days. That has long gone. Not even 7 days. I did have a friend that said that she was gonna wait for my video every week. Um, so I might do it for her. But today, I'm just keeping my word. And I guess at first, I didn't even have anything I really wanted to talk about or touch on. But as I am speaking, something's come to me, and it is. I've been seeing a lot about consistency getting results over over motivation. Like a lot of times we say, I don't feel motivated, I can't get going, I can't. Um, and I think it's because we have this image in our head that we have to do everything 100% perfect. And that's the motivation we're seeking. We're seeking to get started doing something. Um, just go all in and do the thing 100%. And we're not going to feel motivated to do that all the time. That's actually quite, um, it's the opposite. We're very rarely going to feel motivated to do that. Um, and it's unsustainable. We can't sustain that energy. Um, we're not meant to. We're meant to take, life is ups and downs, ebbs and flows, and we're supposed to be that way too. Um, So to say that I'm not motivated and I can't get going and something's wrong, nothing's wrong. You're just in an ebb state. Give yourself some rest and some grace in the ebb state so that when you are in a flow state, you can flow more efficiently. But when you are in an ebb state, that doesn't mean you sit still. That doesn't mean you sit stagnant. It just means you have a slower motion, just a slower movement. And that's where consistency comes in. So consistent doesn't necessarily mean you're doing the same pace all the time. It means you're doing something all the time. So today, I wanted to bed rot. I just wanted to stay in the bed all day. And I said, you know what? Um, we're moving towards wellness. And if you have a goal, you have a plan, nothing happens when you're sitting stagnant. Nothing happens when you're sitting still. I mean, even when I'm laying in bed, the wheels are turning. There's always ideas churning, and just the inner world is worlding. But sometimes it gets lost in translation. It gets lost in creation. So that's where I get frustrated and I get discouraged, and that's when I lose motivation. And I had to remind myself that we're not moving in motivation. We're not moving from motivation. We're moving from a place of self-love and self-care, meaning that the things I choose to do now for myself, my future self will thank me for, just as the things I did in the past, I'm grateful for now. So I have to keep that mindset and give myself consistency. I owe that to myself. And I owe myself uh, consistency and confidence and courage. Um, so it doesn't matter how you show up, just show up. If you want to work out, you want to exercise this week, I did not want to work out, did not want to exercise. And I said, I'm not going to go. There's a place, a park that has the workout equipment outside and a track, and so I go there and I do some circuits, and then I run the track, and then I do some circuits, run the track. I said, I don't feel like going out. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And that was the past couple of days. And so I sat in the house and I said, well, do something because consistency, we owe ourselves consistency. So I did a round of resistance training in the house. Just 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 high knees, 10 I don't know what you call these, like sumo crunches. I don't know, but 10 of those, and I think that was it. But I did that, and this is while I was watching TV. So, and it's Hulu, and I paid the basics. So yes, I get commercials. So during a commercial break, I did that, and just did the little circuit, and it was just 10, 10, 10, 10, and I'm done. And then I lay back down on my couch. And then next commercial break, I did 10. And then next commercial break, I did 10. Before I knew it, I had a full-ish workout, and enough for me to feel some soreness and to feel it the next day. So even if it's just that, you're showing up for yourself, even in small ways, and your body counts it. It doesn't have to look perfect on paper. It doesn't have to look perfect for anybody else. Your body counts it, and your body knows. And you know, when you recognize it and do it with intention, you know that you showed up for yourself. And it builds into more and more confidence in yourself. It builds into more clarity into what you can do and what you're capable of. And it builds into more courage to challenge yourself and to do the things that are a little bit more challenging, doing things that are a little bit more intimidating. But since you've done the hard things, you showed up for yourself, even when you weren't feeling well. You've done the hard things. You know you could do hard things again. And that most of the time it's built up more in your head when you get started. I was like, oh, what was I so afraid of? That's not all the time. Sometimes it is like, this is what I was afraid of. But but it doesn't happen often. Most of the times you're pleasantly surprised at your own strength and your own capabilities. So, man, that's a word. I have to rewatch this to myself. I told you guys, sometimes I say things and I get these downloads and I'm just saying it and I don't take it in to myself. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one and take it into myself. Obviously, I know it. The information is here. That's why I'm saying it. I'm not just, I'm not reading off of a script. I don't have my notes today. But so obviously the information is there, but I just have to speak with intention and watch with intention to absorb and to bring it to the forefront. Bring that higher self and that inner self, that seat of consciousness and that center, bring it forward more, and recognize that she's always driving. She's always in the driver's seat. I just need to trust her and stop pressing on the brake on my side, my imaginary brake on my side. I just gotta let her cook, gotta let her go, do her thing. So yeah. I think that's it. This was a pretty short one, 8 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Like I said, I really didn't feel like doing this, but I'm glad I did. It's short and sweet. All right, just like me. I'm not that short. I'm 5'5". Some people say it's short, but whatever. They're just giants. Yeah. Anyhow, okay. Bye, guys. Bye.